public about it. Daniel Dubois has come to the surface this week and kind of put a message out there, quite an anodyne, very simple, very transparent message saying, if you want to see the doctor's letter from my illness in Riyadh on February the 19th, you can see it. I think, if you agree with me, I think Andy Lee and Joseph Parker do deserve to see that note.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Listen, why not? I mean, look, I'm close with Don Charles, so I understand what goes on in that gym there. I understand the history with Daniel Dubois and the way that he gets sick before fights, where his glands do swell up. It normally happens 3 or 4 weeks before fights.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Well, it's through the pressure. I used to get it. Stress, but it comes out in people's bodies in different ways. I used to get it all the time before every one of my fights, but I used to get poison in my toe, and it always come back, and we used to have it lanced off and injected and numbed, because that's, certain fighters, come out in different ways. Some
Am I grinning or not?
You are grinning.
I totally believe you.
Oh, no, it's the truth.
It's the total truth.
It's absolutely. And Daniel Dubois, his glands swell up every time. He has a history of it, and it so happens we was out there, weren't we? We saw him. He looked brilliant when he done the open workouts on the Wednesday. Thursday morning, he come down very sick. And the doctors advised him not to box by the Thursday afternoon, early evening.
Pause it there.
And those are the words of Talk Sports. We have Garrett Adavis, Spencer Oliver, and they were talking about, of course, Daniel Dubois. And Daniel Dubois stated that, hey, if you want to see the letters, notes, papers, documents from the doctor, I can show them to you. And my counterpunch to that is, I got 2 things. One, just show it to us. Don't threaten to do something, because that's more like, hey, I'll do it. Don't threaten me. I'll do it type shit. You know what I mean? It's more, instead of just here. You know what I mean? I can show you the papers. And matter of fact, here you go. I don't have to say I can show you the papers without showing the papers. Show the papers. You know what I mean? And if you can't show up to the public, and I would show it to the public, because what that would do, that would eradicate anything, so people can look at it, see it, view it, see what was said, see what was written down, see what was recommended, and that would be that. And see, here's the deal. He was so detached from social media, he didn't know all this was talking about him. He probably came here to this channel or other channels and saw that, hey, these dudes are doubting that I was actually sick, and I get sick all the time. Now, on to the second thing, sick all the time. If this happened, because they said it happened in the AJ fight, they said it happened in the Miller's fight, they say it happened in this fight. So they said he has a history of getting sick, stress hormones, stress, whatever, right? Spencer Oliver was talking about it came out his toe. Okay, now listen. This is about around what I was talking about in the first place. If you know you have a history of being sick before a fight, why didn't you come earlier? You know what I mean? Like that's like Andy Lee made a great point. If you know this happens in each and every fight, why didn't you come earlier knowing that you were fighting in another country? That just does not make sense to me. Like, why would you wait 8 days, then fly into another country, and then expect, based on what you already know, could happen, because it's happened again and again and again, back to back. Why would you come 8 days before? I mean, that really bothers me, because it makes you think like, okay, one, your team is not prepared like they should. 2, you probably didn't even take Joe Parker seriously, thinking, oh, I'm going to run through Parker because Joe Joyce ran through Parker, and I think Joe Joyce is trash now, and all this dumb shit, because none of that matters. Joe Joyce was better than Joseph Parker on the night. But who's to say who was better than who on the night, because nobody had the right to fight except for Joseph Parker against someone else. And his name was Mark McCauley, and we know what happened with that. Okay, so those are the 2 main things I want to talk to you guys about, because him saying, hey, I'm threatening to send the paperwork. You shouldn't stress to send anything. Just send it. Just post it. Give it to your daddy. Let your daddy post it, because he's in charge of your social media anyhow. Post those letters. Post those dates. Post the things that shouldn't matter. Why would you threaten to do that? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what I'm not cool with. And then later on, I'm going to do that because the longer you wait, the more you think that things could be doctored or tampered with, because you could have been done that shit. And that could have been like, hey, this is what the doctor said. I don't know. This is what he told me. This is what he recommended. Here's the documents. Boom. Here they are on social media. Read them, weep. Believe it or not, shut up. I sent you what I could send you. I was sick. So what? I'll fight Joseph Parker another day. Period. That's what could happen and should happen. But is it happening? No. That's just stupid. Oh, I'll send the papers. No, bro. Come on. You're supposed to have already done that. You know what I mean? This is no time for threats or bluffs or any of that silly shit, because people don't believe you. So if they don't believe you, we're not going to believe anything you say. For the people that don't believe you anymore, from word of mouth from you, show us some stuff. Half of my people are from KC, Missouri. That's a show me state. So show me. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Talk Sports stating that Danny Dubois is threatening to post the documents that he was actually sick, clearing his name. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch.